Hi, I am Lynn Probolick, but everybody calls me Elizabeth, or Elizabeth Grace E.G. People often now, people make assumptions with what they see because my legs get there before the rest of me does. And yes, I have cerebral palsy, but I'm not broken. And I am not gonna quit. I met him at college. He was driving up in a old brown Bomber, and I went up and I said hello, and the car lurched a little bit, and I was taking a cane, and I named all my canes: Sylvester, Charlie, Larry. Just I named them all, and it lurched. The car lurched up a little bit, and I dropped my cane, and I yelled, "You ran over Sylvester!" So he didn't know what in the world this crazy woman said, and so he jumped out. So he jumped out to see what I was talking about, and the cane was on the ground. He hadn't run it over, but I needed to break the ice. And that's how we got to talking, and we got to laughing, and that was how we met. I was barely 23, and he was about 27, 26, 27. Yeah, and he was smart and bright, and he was a computer programmer. He did that, and then Joe had wanted me to have a stable place to be, my own house, my own home, and that was, one of his things that he wanted to make sure I had. So we found this place. August 23rd was the day that my life turned upside down. It was Saturday morning, and we were gonna go to the movies and to the gym and see who else we could help that day. It was just an ordinary day. There wasn't anything special, and I go upstairs, and take a shower. He says, "Hurry up, we're gonna miss the movie, we're gonna miss the gym." I said, okay, I'm hurrying. And I trip over his shoes, and I say, "Now, I'm not gonna spend the next 25 years tripping over your shoes. Please pick them up." And he grumbled. And I moved him out of the way and went upstairs. And then when I came down, he was taking his last breaths. So I tried to go ahead and work, because I'm not broken and I'm not giving up. Well, August, let's see, he died in August, and I actually got a job at Target through Christmas, just because I needed something to do. And then I got another job with my degree in January.
What was the job?
Well, it was motivating people and trying to explain how to communicate, professionals to how to communicate with people with different challenges or different, that's what it was. And I thought I was doing really well, but I was basically falling apart, and I just didn't realize how bad I was falling but they knew. They could see
Did
it.
they know what had happened recently?
They didn't know. And then when they found out, they were like, okay, you need to back up.
So what did they tell you?
They told me that I needed to take some more time to heal and to grieve. I have no choice. I have to follow these instructions. I have to give myself some time. I have to learn how to do things on my own.
Did you see them recently?
Yeah, just a few days ago. So I talked to them and I see them, and basically there was keep going to therapy, keep just healing, and that's what I'm doing. My in-laws have been helping me pay the rent for the last few months, which is very kind of them to do. And Joe's parents have been doing that. They can't do it forever. And then my landlord decided he wants to sell my house because so my house is coming up for sale, and he offered to sell it to me first. And the selling price is $107,000. That's huge. I'm like, oh my goodness.
What's the down?
The down, so that I can handle it, is $60,000. $50,000, and then you have all the other extra stuff. So at least $50,000, and I'm like, wow, that's huge. And I feel safe here. I feel protected here. And this is where we were. And so and I don't want to change anything again if I can help it. Because I know I can get everywhere very quickly, and I just don't have to. You know, it's interesting enough just having to deal with the change of not having someone there. So right now, I am in a tight place. And I know that God has a purpose for my life and my circumstances. But what I need is a little help. So I'd ask you to pray. See what you can do. And thank you.